Okay, this is part 2. We are now up to the Volusia County border. This barricade is your acknowledgement of that, I guess. This is the border. This is also the end of the reserve. However, you're still out in the middle of nowhere. You're still out in the middle of nowhere. Construction area, keep out. So rude. It's paved. What the hell? Paved and it's swampy out here. This is much more wooded. Much more wooded. I'm sure you can see how thick the pines are. Beautiful country up here. Just beautiful, beautiful. Love it. It's very peaceful. But this is part 2 to the video I just recorded. And hopefully, oh, there goes a bird. Its name eludes me at the moment, but this is the, I wanted to do the second part because this is where the second refreshment stand is. At least it's usually here. It's up the road here about a mile maybe. And they have a little, I don't hate to call it a tent, but you know, it's like one of those little gazebo things. It's just like a tarp over your head. And there's a picnic table and they've got a cooler with drinks. And I think they've got like candy bars or snack bars or something. Natural Florida, baby. This is it. Other than the fences, I don't think it gets any more natural. I really don't. Excuse me. I'm going to change hands here, so if your view gets a little weird, it's because it's in my left hand, and I'm not left-handed. So my coordination is not so good, and I'm trying to scratch my head through my helmet with my right hand, which means I have no hands on the handlebars. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, this is part 2. You can see it's basically a pine forest, but like all of these light green trees here, these are all cypress trees. And it is, I love it up here. It's beautiful. I wouldn't want to live up here, but it's a beautiful ride. If you're a cyclist, bicycler, bike rider, biker, I guess I could say. This is a great thing. It's good mileage. It's awesome exercise. And it's 15 miles of pretty much no traffic. No car traffic anyway. You can just cruise up here and enjoy yourself. You can see it's kind of cloudy, partly cloudy. We have a 50% chance of rain today. Whew, goodness. And a little culvert here on both sides. Sorry if that gets you dizzy. I have to raise my arm way up so you can get kind of an idea of how thick the forest actually is up here. Pines, there's oaks, there's lots of cedar. It's predominantly a pine forest. Lots of these vines you see, it's not kudzu, it's muscadine grape, and it grows wild. And it's almost as invasive as kudzu. And I have to say, just as a note, that I've never seen grapes on wild kudzu. I mean wild kudzu, yeah, because kudzu doesn't have grapes. I've never seen actual fruit on the muscadine grapevines. And it's probably because they're not trimmed or fertilized or fed, or so they just don't really do any fruit, I guess. But this is, like I said, we're in Volusia County now. We are heading towards Maytown. We're almost in Maytown, actually, which I think consists of 4 homes. 4 homes and wild animals. Lots of armadillo. There was a little puppy up here. I think it was a puppy. It looked kind of skinny the other day, and it was running around, and I was just like, oh, panther food. Panther food. I see some cyclists ahead. They've actually ridden. Oh, got mail. Somebody's got mail. You see there's lots and lots of water. And there's the tent. So it's on the west side of the trail. So if I'm going north, so you can see it's pit stop Gatorade water honor system. Very good idea. Capitalism at work. Cows. Howdy. How you doing? Good. Morning. And see, and this is the next parking lot. And the trail goes up ahead like another mile, I believe. Hey, hey. How you doing? Good. Don't blink, because you'll miss it. Now we're going to try this with one hand. Oof. For some reason they're not paving this little section right here or here, but it is well. Ooh, here's the stuff sticking on the tires. My fender's scraping off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Now we're back on pavement. See, I did see a wild turkey earlier. Of course, it was when I turned the camcorder off. But see, the trail continues. I might not go to the end. I'm getting kind of tired. I'll probably have 40 or 50 miles by the time I get home. But we're back to swampiness. All this stuff's going. Oh, excuse my language. You see all this stuff going right in the water. But yeah, it don't make sense. I gotta barricade up. It's like, dude, this is paved. Why waste it? So again, my name is Gary. I'm traveling north on the East Coast Greenway, also known as the East Central Regional Rail Trail. It's also known as Florida's Coast to Coast, and I believe it's going to be part of the St. Johns River to Sea Loop. I don't know if you can see, there's a little intersection up ahead. Goodness. Okay, I'm too old for this. This is the Edgewater cutoff, and I'm sure Volusia County will eventually put signs. Swamp, swamp. This you see here on the right, and like I said, I'm going north. This is on the right. This is the cutoff to head to Edgewater. And then this way is eventually going to go to St. Pete. And this part of the trail is going to go on northwest up towards a town called Osteen. And where it goes beyond that in Volusia County, I don't know. But again, this is beautiful country. This is wild Florida. Sometimes you come out here, you can smell the pines. It's wonderful. It's almost Christmassy, except that it's 95 degrees. But nope, it's beautiful up here. See? This is Maytown Road right to the east of the trail. And the trail parallels Maytown Road for a little while. At some point it crosses it, I guess, or I don't know. They haven't gotten that far with the pavement. So, and I haven't been up this way in a long time. I usually turn around at the county line. The only advantage to going this far is there's usually porta potties down at the end where the workers who work on the trail have the facilities. And if you're a cyclist and you really got to go, well, it's worth going the extra mile or two. Looks like there's going to be a little problem here. Looks like the swamp is overtaking the trail. We've had so much water recently. So much water. So much water. Go through slowly. Just what my squeaky brakes need. More water. See all the palm trees, the wild-cabbage palmettos. They're everywhere. All the ones that are like human height, like you see there, those are all palmetto bushes. I can't tell you if they're all going to turn into trees or if they're all going to stay bushes or what. I don't know my palmettos that well. I just know what their name is. Another culvert we're trying to contain. Oop, it was a raccoon. Ha ha ha. Little bandit. It's amazing how the cute creatures can be so flippin' nasty. Dang, raccoon to tear you up. Squirrels will too. Oof. Oh, I've been bitten twice by squirrels. Not fun, not fun. It's amazing how much muscle is in that little tiny body. Makes me feel weak as a human because I couldn't do that. I probably couldn't bite through your bone. East Coast Regional Rail Trail. Oh, wait. No, East Coast Greenway. East Central Regional Rail Trail. Florida's coast to coast. Or possibly part of the St. Johns River to Sea Loop when that one's done. That trail, I think, is supposed to be 265 miles long. And I believe you'll cross the island in Titusville, go across to the island in Titusville, go to Playa Linda, and then, which is like 17 miles, I think. And then you go north to, you're still on the island, you go north towards New Smyrna Beach, and then Daytona. And then somewhere around there, I think in Daytona is where there's gonna be a trail that actually comes back down along the St. Johns River. And we'll come back to Titusville, I believe. Oh, well, this looks like the end of the pavement, which it doesn't look like they've gotten very far in the past few months, but you can you see the porta potty up there? That is probably a beacon of hope for many people. Yeah, this is pretty much where the pavement ends. It's got some asphalt on it. It's better than the trail was before it was paved at all, but it's not as good as being paved. This is where I'm going to turn around here at the porta potty. This is north of Maytown now. We are in Volusia County on the East Coast Greenway. See the barricade up there? That's the end of it completely, so I don't believe you can go past that, and I'm not going to try. This is, well, I don't know what they're doing with all this stuff. It looks kind of industrial for the trail, but whatever. And there's Maytown Road. There's a porta potty. Woohoo! Portaloo. Portable loo. You hear all the artificial noises? Nope, because there aren't any. Nothing out here. Nothing out here. Well, there's a car. Anyway, East Coast Regional Rail Trail. East Central Regional Rail Trail, East Coast Greenway, Florida's coast to coast, St. John's River to Sea Loop. I hope you've enjoyed our little trip. This now concludes our film. Bye.